Hello and welcome. In this video, I'm gonna show you a 20 minutes Vinyasa beginner flow that you can do easily at home. You won't need any props, just grab your yoga mat and we can start right along. Make yourself comfortable in a seated position. You can place one foot in front of another and your knees are to the left and to the side and to the right to the side. Make sure that you sit up tall and then gently place your hands onto your knees. And then close your eyes. Take a deep inhale with me here and exhale. If you're familiar with the Ujjayi breath, it's where you close up your throat and then you make that ocean sound with your breath, then you can do it. Take a deep inhale and exhale. Deep inhale and exhale. Then you can slowly open up your eyes again. And then with your next inhale, reach up with your left arm to the sky, look up and over. Push yourself to the side for a side stretch. But make sure that you really open up your chest here to the front and that you push your left shoulder to the back. Good. And exhale, gently place your left hand onto your left knee again. Inhale, reach up with your right arm, look up. And exhale, bend to the side. Open up your chest again, look up. And exhale, place it onto your knee. Inhale, left arm up to the side. And exhale, onto your knee. Inhale, right arm to the sky. And exhale, place it onto your knee. Move like that with your own breath for a couple of times. And then slowly sit up tall again. Place both hands onto your knees. Feels good. And then we're gonna do some circles with your upper body. So this will warm up your spine for the yoga session. Take a deep inhale, come to the front, and with your exhale, push yourself back. Inhale to the front, and with your exhale, push yourself back. Make your round spine. Inhale to the front, exhale, round spine. Inhale, push your chest to the front. And exhale, push it back. Ooh, what's that? Take some more of these with your own breath. And then slowly come to the middle again. Sit up tall. And then turn around to the other side. Inhale to the front, chest wide open. Exhale, round back. If you're ready, sit up tall again. And then you can place gently your hands onto your mat and then come into tabletop position. Make sure that you keep your fingers spread wide and that your hands are directly under your shoulders, your knees are directly under your hips, and your knees are hip width distance apart. Then you're gonna take a deep inhale, stretch out with your left arm to the sky, look up, and with your exhale, swipe it under your right arm. Then lower down your left shoulder onto your mat and your left ear to your mat. Stay here for a couple of breaths. You can close your eyes. Take a deep inhale and exhale. Deep inhale and exhale. One last time, deep inhale and exhale. With your next inhale, push with your right arm, a hand to your mat. Swipe up your left arm to the sky, look up, and with your exhale, place it gently onto your mat again. Let's take a switch. Let's do the other side. Take a deep inhale. Reach up with your right arm up to the sky, look up, and with your exhale, swipe it under your left. Gently place your shoulder, your right shoulder onto your mat for a side stretch, and then your right ear onto your mat. It's like you're listening something on the ground. Take 3 deep breaths with me here. Take a deep inhale and exhale. Deep inhale and exhale. One last time, deep inhale and exhale. With your next inhale, push with your left hand to the ground. Lift yourself up, right arm to the sky, look up, and exhale. Gently place it onto your mat again. Okay, good. From here, we're gonna push ourselves into downward facing dog. So make sure that you point your knees onto your mat, then shift your weight back, and then from there, push your hips up high into downward facing dog. In your downward facing dog, really make sure that you keep your fingers spread wide and your weight is really onto your fingers so that there's not so much weight on your wrists. This will prevent us from hurting our wrists here. And if you can't reach with your heels the ground, it's okay if you bend your knees a little bit, but really make sure that you push yourself from the front of your fingers really up to the sky. Yeah. And then you can push down your left heel and your right heel to the ground. So this will wake up our back, our whole back of your legs. Good. And then come into your downward facing dog without movement. Take a deep inhale with me here. And exhale. Good. With your next inhale, look in front between of your hands and then slowly take some steps to the front of your mat. Inhale, gently place your hands under your knees, straight back. And with your exhale, forward fold. If you can't reach the ground, it's okay if you bend your knees a little bit. The next inhale, slowly come up with your hands over the side. Reach up high, take a prayer, and exhale. Take the prayer to your heart. Again, inhale, hands up high, look up, take a prayer, and exhale, dive under into forward fold. Inhale, straight back, place your hands under your knees. And exhale, gently place your hands onto your mat and then step back into plank position. And in your plank position, make sure that you really that your pose is really active. So you don't collapse here. You really push the floor away. Your shoulders are really active. Yeah, like that. Good. And then with your next exhale, your weight shifts to the front, lower down to your knees, chest and chin. Inhale, baby cobra. Your big toes touching and your hands are directly under your shoulders. And then it's like you're dragging your mat back. You really pull it back and then you lift with the muscles of your back a little bit more up. And exhale. Shift your weight back and then into your downward facing dog. Here again, make sure that your fingers are spread wide. Inhale, look in front between your hands and then take some steps through the front of your mat. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, gently place your hands under your knees, straight back. And exhale, place your hands onto your mat. Inhale, reach your hands over the sides, come up, make yourself tall, look up, take a prayer. And exhale, place your hands in front of your chest. Inhale, hands over the sides, look up. And exhale, dive under, forward fold. Inhale, straight back, place your hands under your knees. And exhale, place your hands onto your mat and then step back into plank position. Lower down your knees, chest and chin. Inhale, baby cobra again, big toes are touching, hands are directly under your shoulders. Drag your mat back, look up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look in front of your hands and then step forward. Hands are under your knees, straight back. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, hands over the sides, come up into standing position, reach your hands up to the sky, take a prayer. Exhale, take a prayer in front of your heart. Inhale, reach your hands up to the sky, look up again. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, straight back, hands under your knees. Exhale, place your hands to your mat and then step into your active plank position. With your exhale, lower down your knees, chest, chin. Inhale, baby cobra, big toes touching. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, take your left foot between your hands to the front and then you can open up your right foot parallel to the back of your mat. Inhale, come up into your warrior two. Make sure that your knee is over your ankle and that you really push the floor away. It's really an active position. And then stretch out with your left arm to the front and with your right arm to the back. Really push it away from each other. And then look to the front. Take an inhale. Reach up with your left arm up and your right arm. Swipe it under your right leg. Lean back and exhale. Gently place your left arm to your left thigh. Forward stretch. Inhale. Warrior two again. Hook to the front. And with your exhale, cartwheels your hands to the ground. Step back with your left foot, plank position. Lower down your knees, chest, chin. Inhale, baby cobra, big toes touching. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right foot in front of your hands, between your hands, and then your left foot is parallel to the back of your mat. Come up, you inhale into warrior two. Again, make sure that your knee is over your right ankle and that you really push your arms away, your hands. Inhale, Lower down your left arm. Look up to the right. Bend backwards. And exhale, lower down with your right hand onto your right thigh. Lift up your left arm. Look up. Inhale, warrior two. And exhale, cartwheel your hands onto your mat. Step back with your right foot into plank position. And then lower down your knees, chest and chin. Inhale, baby cobra. Big toes are touching. Push yourself up. And exhale, push yourself back into downward facing dog. Good. Take a deep breath with me here. Deep inhaling in. And exhale. The next inhale, look in front of your mat and slowly take some baby steps to the front. And then move your feet outside of your hands and make a V-shaped position and lower down slowly your hips into yogi squat. If you can't reach the ground with your heels, it's okay if you lift your heels and then balance it out with your hands. You can use your hands for support and then stay here. If you can lower down your heels and then make a prayer with your hands and then really push with your elbows, your knees apart. Make sure that you sit up tall and that your spine is really straight. And this will open up your hips. Take a deep inhale with me here. And exhale. Deep inhale. And exhale. One last time. Deep inhale. And exhale. Then gently come to your mat into a seated position. And then place the balls of your feet together. And then open up your knees. And then your feet are open up like a book, so that you can fall a little bit more. So take a little bit more deep stretch for your hips. If you want, you can gently place your hands onto your knees and push them to the ground, or you can hold on to your ankle, sit up tall, and then push your knees to the ground. Stay here, take a deep inhale here with me here, and exhale. Deep inhale and exhale. One last time, deep inhale and exhale. Good. So you can stretch out your legs and then come into plank position. Make sure that your feet are as wide as the mat, or even wider if you want, if you prefer. Come into your shavasana. Your hands are to the left and to the side, your palms are facing up. And then slowly lower down your breath. And just observe how the breath flows naturally. How the body feels after this yoga session. Maybe you lose some tensions that you're holding back. And then gently just observe everything, what is going on into your body. this video is gonna end soon, but if you wanna stay here for a little bit more longer, keeping the silence, then feel free.